Hello. You'll find a lot of videos on the internet of reading creepypastas, and they have this nice creepy ambiance and all this stuff. But you have to reach out to the author to read those morally, and then you have to put in the music, and then you have to be able to, speak in a nice, clear, creepy voice to do it. I just don't think I can yet. So today, why not do something similar and read copypastas? Let's go. This is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. 100 years from now, when I'm dying in a hospital bed and I'm asked what my biggest regret was, it'll be that I turned on my internet and scrolled through the internet on that fateful day. I will never be able to recover from this. No amount of therapy will save me. No amount of prescription pills will let me recover. I'm a shell. This memory is so bad my brain is physically rejecting it, and now I have a headache every time I think about it. Why did you post this, thinking it was a good idea? You've permanently ruined my life because of this. I hope you're happy. I hope one day this gets branded as a war crime and you get hauled off to prison, never to see the light of day again. The fact you're already not in a psych ward for insanity is so baffling I have lost all faith in every kind of justice system. If you subscribe to any religion, you'd best spend the rest of your life atoning for this ultimate sin. Have a terrible day. I hope this creation of yours haunts you in your dreams. I love copypasta like this, where it's just dogging on the person for making a bad post. A lot of the times you can actually find these in the top comments of a TikTok that a kid has posted, and it's like, you're not funny at all. There's actually one just like that I've seen. Maybe we can find it. Not funny, I didn't laugh. Your joke is so bad I would have preferred the joke went over my head and you gave up retelling me the joke. To be honest, this is a horrid attempt at trying to get a laugh out of me. Not a chuckle, not a hee-hee, not even a subtle burst of air out of my esophagus. Science says before you laugh, your brain preps your face muscles, but I didn't even feel the slightest twitch. 0 out of 10. This joke is so bad I cannot believe anyone legally allowed you to be creative at all. The amount of brain power you must put into that joke has the potential to power every house on Earth. Get a personality and learn how to make jokes. Read a book. I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean it on how this is just bottom barrel embarrassment at comedy. You've single-handedly killed humor and every comedic act on this planet. I'm so disappointed that society has failed as a whole in being able to teach you how to be funny. Honestly, if I put in all my power and time to try and make your joke funny, it would require Einstein himself to build a device to strap me into so I can be connected to the energy of 1 billion stars to do it. And even then, all that joke would get from people is a subtle scuff. You're lucky I still have the slightest of empathy for you after telling that joke, otherwise I would have committed every war crime in the book just to prevent you from attempting any humor ever again. We should put that joke in textbooks so future generations can be wary of becoming such an absolute comedic failure. I'm disappointed, hurt, and outright offended that my precious time has been wasted. In the time that took, I was planning on helping kids who had been orphaned. But because of that, you've wasted my time explaining the obscene integrity of your terrible attempt at comedy. Now those kids will be suffering without meals and there's nobody to blame but you. I hope you're happy with what you've done, and I truly hope you can move on and learn from this piss-poor attempt. Like, geez, what? How are you can't recover from that? I just downvoted your comment. FAQ. What does this mean? The amount of karma points on your channel and Reddit account has decreased by 1. Why did you do this? There are several reasons I may deem a comment to be unworthy of positive or neutral karma. These include, but are not limited to, rudeness towards other Redditors, spreading incorrect information, sarcasm not correctly flagged with A/S. Am I banned from Reddit? No, not yet, but you should refrain from making comments like this in the future. Otherwise, I will be forced to issue an additional downvote, which may put your commenting and posting privileges in jeopardy. I don't believe my comment deserved a downvote. Can you undownvote it? Sure, mistakes happen, but only in the exceedingly rare circumstances do I undo a downvote. If you'd like to issue an appeal, shoot me a private message explaining what I got wrong. I tend to respond to Reddit PMs in several minutes. Do note, however, that over 99.9% of downvote appeals are rejected, and yours is likely no exception. How do I prevent this happening in the future? Accept the downvote and move on, but learn from this mistake. Your behavior will not be tolerated on reddit.com. I will continue to issue downvotes until you improve your conduct. Remember, Reddit is a privilege, not a right. I don't understand why people act like Reddit is some crazy, insane place to be, that everyone is like, oh, this is so good. Reddit sucks. My grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, "If you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately." Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, "Don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through." I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a very slight sense of regret for not having done it, because your post gave me cancer anyway. This is just, I don't, like, what? You fucked up, kid. As I type this, I have my modded PS2 running a track IP script on your post. Once I have triangulated your position in the world, my PS3 will release to your router my very own Pandora box virus. You won't notice it at first, but soon your lame PC will begin to work against you in ways you can't even imagine. First, your graphics card will start to emit the flu virus. Your RAM will be uploaded online so everyone will be able to use it. Your motherboard will slowly secrete acidic resin which will fry the electronics. The processor will be fine, just to give you hope. You will be left with a husk of a machine. All because you decided to critique my mental ability. Was it worth it? Not even your mummy can help you now, fuckboy. I just don't understand why it's a modded PS2 and PS3. Thank you for watching the video. And if you want me to do more of these, which I probably will, subscribe and comment. Yeah. I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean not. Damn it. I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean it on how just... I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean it. Fuck. I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean... I'm not saying this to be funny. I genuinely mean it on how... Fuck. Whoa, this one's hard to read. I will continue to issue downvotes until you... I will continue to issue downvotes until you...